Hello students, this is Ujjwala Bhandiwad, lecturer from KLS Gogte PU College of Commerce and Science, Belagavi. In the last class, we started with chapter number 3, data structures. What is data structure? Data structure is organizing the data in a specialized format way, that is, a format where data is organized and stored properly is known as data structure. Data structure is classified basically into two types: primitive data structure and non-primitive data structure. In the non-primitive data structure, we learn three different data structure, that is arrays, list and files. In today's class, we learn in detail about the arrays. As we know, array is a collection of homogeneous elements with a unique name, and elements are arranged one after another. Basically, arrays are classified into three types: one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, and multi-dimensional array. In today's class, we learn the one-dimensional array. One-dimensional array has only one row or one column. It has syntax as shown here. It begins with a data type followed by array name, in the bracket size. Size specifies the number of elements we can store in the array. It has various features. Features means characteristics. First feature is the elements are stored in a continuous memory locations. Second feature is array size should be positive number only. Third feature is array elements are counted from 0 and ends with the n minus 1. N is a number of elements. On array, we can perform various operations like searching, sorting, insertion, deletion, merging, etc. So the first operation on array is searching. Searching means finding the location of the element in the array. Basically, there are two important searches. First one is linear search, second one is binary search methods. The linear search algorithm is shown here in this diagram. It is the simplest method where each element is compared with the array element from the beginning till the end of the array. Here A is the name of the array which has n elements. ELE is the element to be searched. It finds the location, that is LOC, where the element ELE is stored. Step 1, LOC is equal to -1. Step 2, for loop is begin here. P is equal to 0 to n minus 1. Next step, if A of P is equal to ELE, means here the element is compared with the first element of the array. If we find the location, we directly go to the step 3. If not, then the location is compared whether it is greater than 0. If yes, then location is printed. Otherwise, we print search is unsuccessful. It has these steps. Linear search is very basic and simple algorithm. Here, search element in the given array is compared from starting till end of the array element till we find the element is matched. We start from the leftmost element of the array and one by one we compare search element with each element of the array. If the search element matches with the array element, then we return the index. Index means array's subscript value, that position where the element is stored, that position is known as index. If the search element doesn't match, then the value -1 is returned, which means search is unsuccessful. Let us consider an example here. Suppose search number is 10. We have to find the element 10 in the given elements of the array. Elements are 4, 5, 6, 10 and 7. We know that in array the position begins with a 0. Hence, the element 4 is stored at a location 0. Element 5 is located at a position 1. Element 6 is located at a position 2. Element 10 is located at a position 3 and so on. In the step 1, the search number, that is 10, is compared with the first element of the array, that is 4. We know that 10 is not equal to 4. Hence, the search again continues. We can see we are using in the algorithm the for loop. In the step 2, 10 is again compared with the element 5. We know that 10 is not equal to 5. Hence, again we go to the next number. Next number is 6. 10 is compared with the 6. There is no match. Hence, in the step 4, we find that the search element 10 is compared with the third element, which is the third element is 10 here, is matched. Both are matching. Hence, we can conclude here that the element 10 is found at a location 3. The second algorithm or a search method is binary search method. Binary search method is used when elements of the array are in sorted order. Sorted means they are arranged in some particular order. This algorithm is also important for 5 marks. Note it down. A is a sorted array here with LB indicates the lower bound, UB indicates upper bound respectively. B, E and M denote beginning, end and middle locations of the array. In the step 1, initialize the value of B is equal to 0, E is equal to n minus 1 and location as -1. Then, by using while loop, we are comparing whether the value of B is less than or equal to E. Then we are finding the middle location. You can see here, middle location M is equal to int in bracket B plus E upon 2. Means whatever the value of B plus E upon 2, we should consider only the integer value. No fractional value is allowed. If the element is matching with the array element, then we found the location. If not, then we have to either decrease the value of E or increase the value of B as shown in the algorithm. Finally, in the step 3, we are saying if we found the location, or sometimes search is not successful when the element is not present. This algorithm you have to by heart for 5 marks. And also some examples they may ask in the examination. So let us learn few steps about this algorithm. The binary search algorithm is used when elements are in sorted order. Here A is a linear array, B and E denote beginning and end elements of the array. First, the middle element is obtained where int stands for integer value. In the next step, array element is compared with the element we want to search. If both are equal, then search is successful. Otherwise, the new segment will be found in the following steps. That is, by resetting the value of E as m-1, or resetting the value of B by adding B is equal to m plus 1. Let us consider one example here. This example is also asked for 5 marks. Find the location of the element 30 in the following array by using binary search method. So, here we can see that there are 7 elements, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 stored in the array. Array position starts with 0, hence 0, 1 up to 6 positions are there. Case 1. Let us solve this problem by using steps. Initial value of B is 0 and E is equal to 6. E stands for upper bound, B stands for lower bound. M is equal to, M is the middle location. So 0 plus 6 upon 2 means we get the value as 3 here. If, then we go to the next step of the algorithm. Searching element is 30. We need to search the element 30 in the array. Hence, 30 is compared with A of 3. 3 means the middle value. A of M is there in algorithm. So we are using A of 3. In the array, A of 3 is 40. The value 40. Hence, 30 is compared with 40, which is not equal. If it is not equal, then we go to the next step and say whether 30 is lesser than 40. Yes, 30 is lesser than 40 here. Hence, we change the value of E as 3 minus 1. That is, the new value of E is now 2. Since we not found the element 30 in the first case, we should go to the second case. So we proceed to the second case where we take the initial value. Again we have to trace the algorithm from the beginning, because in the first step or in the first case we could not find element 30. So now in the second case the value of lower bound, that is B, is equal to 0, but upper bound E is changed its value, that is now new value is 2. Now again find out the middle location, that is m is equal to 0 plus 2 upon 2. We get the value as 1. Now we compare the search element is 30 compared with the array element a of 1. A of 1 here is 20. We can see in the array the element 20 is located at a position 1. Hence 30 is compared to 20, which is not equal. If it is not equal, then we say whether 30 is less than 20. Yes. Then in that case again change the value of b is changed to now 2. So since in the second step also we could not match the element 30 with the 20, we are proceeding to the next step, that is step number 3 or case 3. In the case 3, the new value of b is 2, that is a lower bound, and the e value is not changed because it is changed earlier only, it remains as 2. Now find the location. M is equal to 2 plus 2 upon 2 means the answer is 2 only. Hence we compare the element, that is search element is 30 compared with a of 2. A of 2 is here in the array, we can see above the element stored at a position 2 is 30. Hence we are comparing 30 is equal to 30. Yes, the match found here. So we say that we conclude finally that the element 30 is found at a location 2. So in today's class, students, most important thing is there are two important search methods. One is linear search, second one is binary search. Both the algorithms are important from annual exam point of view for 5 marks. So let us conclude today's concept with some question and answers. Mention the types of searching in array, that is linear search and binary search. Second question is write the algorithm to search an element using binary search. Algorithm is also asked as well as some example will be asked. For example, apply the binary search for the following sequence of numbers. Here you need to find the search item is 35. This is the different problem. You have to solve it and keep it in the book. Fourth question is write an algorithm to search an element using array, that is linear search. So students, today we conclude both the searching algorithms on arrays. In the next class, we again begin with the new algorithms. Thank you.